Hey guys, Brendan Wood here, author of the 3+1 Plan and chairman of YPC Group, where we help you to build a thriving property portfolio so you can live the lifestyle you've always dreamed of, but in such a way that you're not creating a second job or actually working yourself into an early grave. So what I wanted to do today was we've been running the webinars now for a while, and we've compiled hundreds of questions that you guys have been asking. So I want to take those, and what I've done is I've broken them down into a number of really key questions that most of you guys are repeatedly asking. And what I've done is I want to present them to you so you get that level of education. I've always been a massive supporter of free education. And so that's what I want to do for you guys today, is really give you, I guess, what most people out there are concerned about in the market now, about property investment, about strategies, about structures, about all sorts of things, the questions that you guys have been asking. So, it's not now me telling you what you should be thinking, it's you guys actually feeding back. And I love that about the social media, and I love that about webinars. So yeah, sit back, relax, and let's get started. So guys, today I've got a bit of I suppose you might say it's an ego question. It's actually a great question, because it's one of the things that most clients come up against when they first start investing. And there's so much emotion attached to it. And I guess it's one of the things that at YPC, we've really taken that risk away. And look, the question is, how come Brett can guarantee his properties are rented within 6 weeks when nobody else does? And realistically, we've seen this happen so many times where, in 2006, start of 2006, we launched our 4 property guarantees. And since then, we've had them on every single property that we've ever sold. And if you haven't been on the website and seen what they are, by all means go on there. But the point is that I pretty much, and the crux of the 6-week guarantee is that I can guarantee that any property within 6 weeks of completion will be let out, okay? And if we don't achieve that, then we'll pay the rent until it does, okay? So it's a big ask, because if you look at the average time to let for most people is about 2 to 3 months from completion. And the reason is because they don't really manage the process very well. Okay, so looking at the question, look, everybody can. So you can actually guarantee that your property is let within 6 weeks without fail if you understand some key concepts and how to apply those concepts, okay? And really, every property company, every one of our competitors could do exactly the same thing. And I would encourage them to, because, I think our industry is very lax. It's very good at selling property. It's not so good at the aftercare side. And the reason I have the guarantees in is because, we've got a commitment to maintaining that property and looking after that property and looking after, you as the client through the duration, okay? So it's not just about flogging lots of property, which 99% of people out there, that's what they do. They'll give you the property, they'll sell you on all the support they'll give you afterwards, but as soon as you own it, you're on your own. Okay. Now, if you've had that, or if you want to understand this, there's 2 key concepts, and there's 2 reasons why, okay, your property won't let or will be void. And the first one, and you use them in this order, okay? The first one is you've got an incompetent agent. Now, for me, we deal with hundreds. We have over 600 properties under management with YPC lettings, okay? And that's growing every month. We probably add another 40 or 50 to it every month, okay? Now, the important thing here is, so there's a lot of properties that are covered by this guarantee. And what we know is that we're dealing with agents all around the country, but we get agents, when they start giving us excuses, when they start explaining why things aren't happening, there's something wrong with the property, there's something wrong with the market, whatever that is, the best thing to do is just to sack them and get a new agent. Get an agent that isn't going to give you all those excuses, all that BS, okay? Because what you understand, if you understand this, there's either the incompetent agent, or if you've got a competent agent, then the other alternative is the rent is too high, okay? Now what this means, they're the only 2 options that you've got, all right? The first is the incompetent agent. The solution to that is sack them, get rid of them, move it over to somebody else, okay? And then if you look at that and they're a competent agent, they're doing their job, they're marketing, they're getting out there, they're viewing the flat, then the only other reason is the rent is too high. So what do you need to do? You need to drop the rent, okay? How much you need to drop it by? It'll depend on the property. If you're talking about a £500 a month rent, maybe 25 quid, okay? If you're talking about a London property, it might be 50 quid you need to drop it. But the point is, if you look at every week and you drop it and then drop it and then drop it, you eventually will find somebody to rent your property out. And it's this methodical and this simple a task. And this is what we do. And I've got 6 staff up there that work for YP Settings, and this is all they do all day, every day. They apply this in a methodical manner, all right? Because what I know, if you apply these strategies, and it's not just this strategy, it's every strategy that I talk about. It's stuff that I use and hundreds, in fact thousands of clients have used, and use on a daily basis. If you treat investing as a methodical process, as a mathematical equation, 1 + 1 = 2, because actually this is what we're trying to create here with property investment, is that you can actually know the outcome beforehand. And that's what I'm saying here in 6 weeks, is I know that 1 + 1 = 6 weeks in this case, or under 6 weeks. And when it doesn't, it's because somebody hasn't done something right. And the reason I put the guarantee there is because we haven't done our job right, then fine, I'm happy to pay. We'll send you the rent each month. So, and it's really important because I want to stand behind the product that we're offering here. And there's no reason, I understand what I'm doing, and my team understand. We're professionals, we do this all day, every day. Okay, so we can guarantee you that level of service. Now, the final point that I want to make, one of the other things, and one of the other reasons why I go for this week, 6 weeks, and I want to guarantee it, is because when you're first starting, if you haven't bought your first property yet, you're probably sitting there going, is the property going to let? It's one of the most common things. And again, emotions. Chatted about it so many times, and I'll continue chatting about it because this is going to be the biggest and most common reason why you're not going to move forward with your portfolio, or you're going to procrastinate, or it's going to take longer than it should. Okay? If I take away that risk that the property is not going to let out because I'm going to be paying it for it, well then that's one less barrier that you've got to face. And look, once you prove it to yourself that that property lets within 6 weeks, and then it will relet in 6 weeks, because what that question doesn't say is that we actually offer a 2-year guarantee, which basically any time during the first 2 years, we know we'll let it within 6 weeks. Okay, so it's a really strong, compelling guarantee. And look, it's been the pinnacle and the centerpiece of what we do for a number of years now. Okay guys, thanks very much. So guys, I'm sure you found that information really valuable. The first step really now is that you need to get a plan. You need to actually, work out exactly how you're going to put this in place. So what I encourage you to do is come in and sit down with us, talk to us, grab a coffee with us. And what we can do is we can actually start mapping out what your plan is. Guys, I'm looking forward to meeting you real soon at either one of our webinars or perhaps a seminar, or if you come to one of our offices around the world. Have a great day, and remember, live with passion.